the craziest way a coworker has ever scammed you? I got my paycheck 1 week and immediately knew something was wrong. It was way lower than usual. I had worked over 50 hours, meaning I should have gotten overtime pay. But when I checked my hours, it said I only worked 30. Huh? I thought maybe it was a mistake. So, I went to my manager and asked him what happened. He barely looked up from his desk and just went, "Oh yeah, that's weird. Super helpful. Thanks." Then I noticed something. His paycheck. It was OC completely fine. In fact, it was better than fine. He had exactly the same amount of overtime that was missing from my paycheck. And I know this dude did not work those hours. I asked him how he magically had all that overtime. And this man actually tried to hit me with, "Oh, I was just working late. You probably didn't see me." I couldn't tell if he was joking. I closed the store every night. I would notice if he was still there. So now, I knew exactly what was happening. This man changed the records to make it look like he worked my hours. And I was about to expose him. I went straight to our boss, showed him the proof, explained my missing hours, and waited for justice to be served. And then, he believed the manager. "Excuse me? I just showed literal proof. How are you gonna look at that and still believe him?" The boss gave me a look and went, "Sounds like you're accusing my manager of lying. I don't appreciate that attitude." And then, he threatened to fire me for wanting the money I actually worked for. At this point, I should have just quit. But nope, I gave them one last chance to fix this. I checked my hours the next week. It said I worked 10 whole hours, when in reality I worked 40. I stared at the screen, stared at my boss, then I walked out the door, and never came. It's the